came here in the fall of 1983, and I'd been hired as a basketball coach, and remained in that position and added the athletic directorship the next year. And I was here until 1998. I left at the end of that year. And when we first came here, I began to hear stories about the faculty and the students and how everything here was very, very top-notch, and that it was a good place. And I watched some of the basketball games and things in this area, and then all of a sudden there was an opening for basketball. But they were willing to talk to me, and they gave someone with no college experience a chance to come here, and it turned into, for me, 14 years of pure pleasure. For the 10 years I was at Fulton High School, you always heard about the academic background here. That was the main selling point, and rightfully so. And I came here, and I'd seen several students from here as student teachers that came through, and I'd worked with them at Fulton. But it was everything I had heard, and maybe even more. The loyalty of the students here and the way that they work is just unreal. In the NAI, and eventually with the St. Louis Intercollegiate Athletic Conference as well, you always sent in grades and things like that. All the conferences tracked things like that. It was easy. I would go over, and they'd see me coming, and they'd simply hand me the book. We're not going to do it, you look it up. And I'd go through and get the grade point averages and send them in. I don't know why I never sat down and totaled them to see what the average was for a team, but I know it was fantastic. There was more of a personal relationship at Westminster with the athletes. You got to know their families, you got to know their brothers and sisters. They'd come to games. They were just as nice as could be, and they were supportive, and they were never critical. It's nice to have awards, it's nice to have a Hall of Fame, and I appreciate being there. I really do. I appreciate knowing a lot of the people that are in it, and some of them having passed away, but they've all been a part of my life in one way or another, and I appreciate what they've given to me.